This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to their arch enemies? It is a feeling that I'm sure you can identify with.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's on it, can he get away? I think that's offside, yes it is. Joelinton, good driving run. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Joelinton had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That is lovely. And this is Neymar. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Paul. McAllister. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
McAllister clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Gabriel with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's a good run he's making there. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And if you have just joined us, good chance here! Oh, the ball's come, goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Otamendi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. It's a pretty loose pass. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Alvarez! Decent enough try. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tagliafico. And here's Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Savinho. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Douglas Luiz into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tagliafico. Douglas Luiz. There he goes, motoring forward.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Joelinton. Good purposeful running this. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Savinho. Savinho. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. He's having a shot! And somehow it stayed out. De Paul. Now it's Gonzalez. And he's found a way past. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton puts his foot on the gas. McAllister. De Paul. De Paul. Bruno Guimaraes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pedro. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pedro. Tries a shot! And a chance! It's hit the upright. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there. Neymar with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Carlos Augusto. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And one more try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Joelinton. And there's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Gonzalez, cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found some space. Drives it in. Lucas Perry claims it, safe hands. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Shifted it to the flank. Douglas Luiz. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz. Neymar! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substituição.
Now it's Pedro. He's had a shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Paredes. And it's Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Fernandez. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro. Has a shot! And he's missed it.
João Pedro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Paredes. And it's Palacios. Now it's Alvarez. Gabriel wins the duel this time. That'll be a throw. Savinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Molina.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fernandez is onto this. Fernandez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Foot in. That's a good run down the left.
Teremos
Paredes.
5
Bruno
minutos de
Guimaraes
acréscimo.
powering forward here. Great chance! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Nicely aimed pass. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Luis, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tagliafico. And Gonzalez. Danilo does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's João Pedro. Palacios. And that's that. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. João Pedro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone